Doing it live.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of Red One Radio. I hope y'all having a good day. I'm having a great day. Big shout out to the side chat out there, all the people in the building that comes early every week and just has a conversation amongst themselves. I think that's pretty awesome, guys. Big shout out to Lisa Koo, Mothman in the building. I guess that's Twiddle. I don't know. Fat Boy R6, Chuckster, Miss Peaches, H1, DTD Rider, LA Jixer. Who else we got? We got Undercover Biker in here. Got a lot of people, y'all. But today, guys, my special guest comes from that northeastern, it's about to be cold as hell where he's located here very soon. Goes by the name of EN187. What's going on, Ian? How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? Doing it live.
Yeah,
you're right.
Man.
It's already getting cold as hell here.
Is it? Like
hell yeah.
Like what kind of temps we talking?
I don't know. This morning it was cold. There was like freaking dew all over my car.
Oh, so we talking like 50s probably?
Yeah. Oh, it says tonight 46 low. Ugh, it's gonna rain all tomorrow too. Sucks.
Sucks, dude. That's like worst case scenario here in LA, dude.
The season passes too quick over here.
Oh, that sucks, man. God. Silver Server Tim in the building. What's going on? Necro Skull, how you doing, sir? So what? You probably have another good, month or two? Or maybe two?
Yeah. Yeah, I usually go till the snow falls, then I'm like, yep, it's time to put them away.
Like, is it the first snowfall, or is it just kind of play it by ear?
Yeah, I just, if there's not snow on the ground, I'll take it out for a little bit, but when it starts getting too cold, then it's like you go on the block and your hands are already frozen.
Yeah. Are you in an area where you could like snowmobile? Because I know what's his name, Graymare SS. I remember one year he put out some like snowmobile vlogs and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm in the city, so unless you like live out in the country or some shit, yeah, nah, not really.
I got you. Ghost Anime in the building. Good to see you, man. So let's go ahead and get these regular questions out the way. So, what made you start riding, man? Seriously. Like,
I don't know, man. I always wanted a bike, and I finally got old enough and like saved up enough money to buy one, which is like 2005. Got my first bike.
Oh, it's been that long.
Yeah, SV650S, and then yeah, it was my first bike, and then had that for a couple years. Sold it, got a CBR 1000 RR, had that for a couple years. Had to sell that to when I was getting custody of my son. Right. Didn't have a bike for a few years because I was like freaking single dad, toughing it out, and a couple years go by later, and then I saved up enough money to get the orange Z1000. Had that, and then sold that and got the new Z1000 and the Z125.
Right, okay. Yeah, for some reason, man, in my head, like, people's only been riding just about as long as their channel. Like,
yeah. I know. If you go way back in, like, 2005 or 2006 was my first, like, YouTube video uploaded, and it's actually a bike video.
Oh, wow.
With my SV, way back in the fucking high 8 fucking digital DV tape bullshit that still looked 8-bit. Garbage. Made Windows Movie Maker. It just looked like straight Nintendo.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, at least you can be like, look, bitches, I gotta just go back to the old school joint. You'll find it. I was riding back then.
Go back to that first video.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Because I know after that, like, you were more of a gamer, right? For a while on YouTube?
I did. I mean, my YouTube's always been a mix mash of shit I like. So yeah, games, and like I was like, oh, I'll do a gun channel for a while, and then I realized guns are super expensive, and shooting them is also super expensive. So I'm like, yeah, I can't afford to buy like a new fucking gun every month. So
right,
yeah, fuck. Yeah. So then it's always just been like, you know, then I started doing like tutorials and shit for Photoshop and all kinds of shit.
You know what's funny? Yeah, one day I was looking up something, I don't know, but somehow, like, on the side I saw your channel. I think I want to say it was for like Premiere or some shit.
Yeah.
You did something, and I was like, wait,
oh, yeah.
what? And I fucking clicked on it. I was like, no shit. Fucking Ian's got a goddamn tutorial video out here.
Yeah, I got like a whole playlist of them because I used to do them quite a bit. But man, those things get the views because people like don't want to look up how to do shit. They're like, I'll just get on YouTube it and just have somebody show me how to do it. And dude, I get comments all the time on those. People are like, this fucking EN187. Like I got Motonosity comment on there once. He's like, I look up a video and it's Ian. I'm like, what? Dude, that's funny.
That's funny. So what made you go deeper into the moto vlogging aspect, at least as far as wanting to purchase a camera? Was it somebody you saw, or
honestly I think it was Derek. Yeah, I started was when I started to have enough money and I was like, man, I want a freaking bike again. I'm dying. And I started like watching vids on YouTube, looking at like bikes I might want to purchase, looking kind of like for reviews and stuff like that. And then I started watching Derek's vids and I was like, dude, I'm already making YouTube vids and having fun with it. It's just like a hobby. I was like, fuck, I'll fucking get a camera and get a GoPro when I get my bike and just start fucking around making vids. And here we are X amount of years later.
Right. Yeah, it's funny, man, how like, yeah, one person, because for me it wasn't necessarily, or maybe was it one? No, I don't think it was one person. It was like a collective few. Once I got over that hump of what the fuck is that? Why is this dude talking to himself? Like, I literally came here to just look at what this such and such bike looked like, and now I get some dude talking about how his fucking day went. Like, fuck off, you know? And then once I realized it was a thing, you know, that's when I started like watching people, and I know it was probably a collection of people that kind of pushed me into finally doing it.
Do you remember like the first one you like had like a fan on? Like, oh man, I watch his vids, or who the first moto vlogger you remember watching that you still like remember their name?
I don't know. There was a collection of dudes. I know, like, I found Motonosity because of the fucking, I was looking at a phone mount. I know Jake had been around for a while. I was really looking at an R1, so I found Downey a long time ago. Chase because he was on an R6. Yeah. But I just remember Jake being like the one that was different. He was out there like in the woods and doing other stupid shit. And I was like, hey, I kind of like this guy.
I know, just wild as hell.
Yeah. But so how far do you like motovlogging, man? Do you? I mean, are you having a good time doing it, or you feel like it's a job yet, or?
Nah, I don't think. I always just kind of do it for fun. So it's not like it's definitely not my full-time job or anything. I just, when I have time to make a video, I make a video. I enjoy it. Sometimes, a lot of times I just go riding and I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to grab the camera. I just want to go have fun, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I have this thing where like I have to constantly record. Like, even though I may go home, or after a couple of days of riding, the car gets full, I just end up formatting it right there and there on the spot. But like, I have to record at all times. I feel weird if I don't.
Yeah, because you're gonna, when you don't is the one time some epic shit happens.
It's YouTube
like
gold.
I can't even tell you how many times people have just like crash right in front of me, or some fucking crazy person, or some crazy shit happens, and I'm just don't have my thing, and I'm like, wow, that would have been fucking gold right there.
I mean, but what, do you have like multiple helmets? Is that why, or what?
No, I just got the one main one that I use. I guess I could get another, so then I would just, because what I hate is just putting the shit on, taking the shit off.
Oh, I don't do that. I've broke so many of those GoPro fucking clips.
Oh god, they're you swear they make them out of like freaking balsa wood or something. They just snap after like a week.
Yeah, I broke so many of those. I just said fuck it, dude. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I've taken one off, dude. I just don't anymore. I'm like, fuck it, And if I'm not taking the camera, it's just an empty case along for the ride, dude. Like, I just don't fuck with them. I just nope. And it's funny because I'll see Bash. He'll fucking slam his on and off the helmet. I'm like, the fuck, did you get like the good version? Like, what the hell? Everyone's I've ever done like more than 3 or 4 times in and out, dude. Like, one of the little leg clips break off, and it's like, fuck, man.
That's what I should do. Just get a different helmet, and then when I don't feel like it, just use that one. So I too hate taking that shit on and off, and it's a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, I will agree. So what? this has been the third SCMM, and you've been to all three, correct?
Oh yeah.
All three. Which one out of the three do you say that personally that you thought was, I don't want to say the most amount of fun, or one was like, you know what I mean? Like which one do you personally was probably the most enjoyable, I guess?
Honestly, I think this last one was a riot, because I think it was probably the biggest turnout, and then I mean the most people showing up as far as other people from the Monday night live, like finally getting to meet Shade Tree.
True.
Motodosity was there. Freaking Billy was there. Everybody, and it was just like, man, it was just a good ass fucking time. Like, every year is like better than the next, I guess. I mean, what about you? What do you think was the pinnacle of all three?
To me, I think the second one. I think because I got to DJ and fuck around, and then Tim Kreitz was over there fucking with me too.
Yeah, why did they have you do it this year?
Well,
or do you just not want that responsibility because you want to have fun too? You want to be
there's a lot of different things. But yeah, in a way, I would have, if I did it all night, then yeah, I'd be pulled away, which would kind of suck. Like, I would rather have it like we did that year, where that DJ or whatever was cool enough to allow me to use his equipment for, like a couple hours here and there,
yeah, jump on there and fucking
right. But even like I looked at Old Boy's setup this year and I was like, nope, not even dealing with it. Like, I'm good, I'll pass. I will pass. But no, I really liked that year, but I definitely like the people part of the party this year. It was definitely cool to see all these different people that you're talking to from online, because last year it was cool, right? We had Fish that came over, and then you came back. Who else came that was from pretty far out? I'm trying to think. Last
year was Tim and Jake came.
Yeah,
which
Jake,
is cool.
I think,
it was fun seeing Jake, and he's a funny ass dude.
But this year, yeah, you had Dan, you had you had a Canadian, you had a fucking
Cowie Brock came.
Cowie Brock, you had two fucking Australians. Like, there were so many people, dude. And
yeah, it was wild. The one thing I didn't like is it felt a little more like scattered, just because there was like so many people like at the Hard Rock and at this other hotel and at this other hotel, and then you hear later about like all these other fucking parties and shenanigans going on, so it was like kind of spread out.
Oh yeah. I heard there was a handful of those guys. Yeah, I was over there at the other hotel, and they were just kind of bouncing back and forth for the most part.
All around, and yeah, I was just at Desert Lodge the whole time. But I think somebody said next year it's going to be like a new place that's going to be even bigger. So hopefully everything will be combined and it'll be lit AF.
Yeah, I was looking at that place. It definitely, if everything goes well, then yeah, dude, that place is gonna be it. But it's funny though, like even still, you're gonna have those people that's like, I'm not gonna stay at that hotel. The other one's cheaper, like down the street and around the corner. It's like, come on.
Oh yeah,
fucking stay in the same goddamn hotel. You got that way everybody can get as smashed as they want and just fucking stumble home.
Yeah, it's gonna be no matter what, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Big shout out to Trickster310. Appreciate the $5, man. Much love to you. But yeah, man. So, I know you're definitely gonna be for the next one. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're already planning, right? Getting your days in order.
Yeah, I really need to like plan it earlier, because I always wait to like the last second to buy the plane ticket. It's like expensive as fuck, and I'm like, god damn, I should have bought this shit earlier.
Yeah, like right after they announced the
I know, I always do, and then I'm like, I wait, I'm like, I'll get it, and then it's like $900. Like,
fuck, dude. Yeah.
Well, for me and Kai together, so, but shit, I'm still here.
Oh shit, you got the wireless headset?
Dude, I tell you what, it changed my life.
Yeah, what's funny? I got one, I don't know, like a year and some change, or it was a couple years ago, I don't even know why I got it. I just wanted a set of fucking, like, Logitech headsets, and I saw the wireless joint. It wasn't that expensive, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Next thing I know, dude, I'm like, this thing has changed my life, dude. I'm able to fucking go to the bathroom. I can go to the refrigerator and not miss shit.
I know, right?
Go
The only
outside,
thing-
smoke, fucking
The
whatever.
only thing I don't like is I have all my stuff set to push to talk usually, so then when I'm away and I can hear shit going on, I'm like, oh fuck, I'll be right back. But I don't have the button. I gotta make like a hotkey to switch over to the voice activated.
Right, I got you. Billy Back Road in this bitch. Oh, EN187. Tip that out. Appreciate the $10, sir.
Top that.
So let me ask, man, what do you got? Do you have anything planned as far as your channel? Anything coming up in the future, man? That you don't mind talking about if you do, or if you don't, hey, it's cool. I'm freestyling this shit too. So
I don't know. It's hard to stay motivated with the shape that YouTube's in right now. So it's like you work so hard on shit, and it's like gets like half the fucking less than half the views it got, like, you know, what before all this bull crap happened. So you're like, god damn it.
Yeah,
so,
has it? I mean, besides the monetization crap that's recently kicked off, besides that, just going back to I think it was last year around this time when I remember a lot of you guys, especially on the Monday Night Hangout, was starting to talk about like a decline in views and stuff like that. Has it hit your channel pretty hard?
Oh fuck yeah. I'm lucky if a video gets 3,000 views. Like, I put out some ones that I thought were like the best ever, and they barely get 4,000 views. When back, before all that, so they'd be like 20,000, 15,000 pretty easily. So it's like, I got 70 some thousand subscribers and like only the smallest handful. I know it's always a percentage of your total, but it's like fucking A. Like, I don't know if people don't see them anymore because of the notification thing, or people just get unsubbed, or I have no idea.
I don't get it either, because it's funny for me. Yeah, like I had literally, but I remember back when I was hearing Jake and stuff talk about how the views were declining. I was like, dude, I'm having my best month ever. Like right now, like I peaked at like 1,400 subs around that time. Trexter, once again, for the $20, man. I appreciate you. Much love to you, big boy. Anyways, like I was doing great, dude. My views were up. I was like, fuck yeah. And like, I think in like late November or December, it was just like,
yeah, it just never seemed to like fully recover, I guess. So I don't, so it is what it is. Everybody has it. Some people don't. Like, some people still grow like crazy. Like Shade Tree does really well. But I don't know. Just like 2 weeks ago, then I got hit with that, finally, all that monetization or video blocking stuff, and all of a sudden I log in, it's like 2 pages worth of videos are deemed not ad friendly, like over 60 videos, and now every single video I upload is instantly blocked, even though I'm like super careful. Like, yeah, thumbnail, I'm super careful making the thumbnail good, and like no triggering words in the tags or description, nothing about anything. Like the murder, we had a big ride here 2 weeks ago, murder the mitten, and I didn't use the word murder the mitten in anything because I was worried that it'd be blocked. So I uploaded it, I let it sit all night, and it was still green. The next day I was like, oh sweet, it didn't get nailed. So then when I went and I published it, the second it, like, the page refreshed and it's published, then it was blocked. And I'm like, what the hell? And I don't know, I tried to bleep out swear words in all my vids, still blocked it. And then people got all mad because they're like, oh, you're censoring it, whoa, you fell off. And I was like, what the? I'm just trying to figure out how to make these work.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. I definitely could see where it does puts like a little, like a little rope to trip on in your stride. Everything's going good, because back then, man, everything was consistent, right? Like, if you were growing consistently, you could see the views and everything was slowly increasing. Like, you could sit back and kind of guesstimate where you're going to be 6 months from now, etc., etc. And then all of a sudden all this shit started happening now, and like, you can't even guesstimate where you're gonna be, man. Like, I've looked at social blades of bigger channels and see how they're growing, but it's like not even near what they probably were growing at 2 years ago. You know what I mean? It's just,
yeah,
it's fucking crazy. Like right now, dude, like last time I checked, I'm gaining less than 100 subscribers a month.
Yeah, me too, dude. Literally, it's like when I upload a video, I lose more subscribers than than anything. So it's like the more I try and upload. Like one week I put out like 4 videos, and I like lost more subs than I made that month. It's like maybe people just hate me. Sorry if you lose subs over this vid, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's all jacked up.
It wasn't last Friday, but the Friday before, like I had or some shit. I don't remember, but I remember like I had hit like whatever 1,442 subs, and then like I woke up that morning and it was like at 38, and I was like, huh. And then like throughout the day I kept checking it, and it was like 33. Like all said and done, dude, I wound up losing like 30 fucking subscribers, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
yeah. And you gotta wonder, is that like YouTube like doing its normal unsubscribe thing? Like, I'll go to people's channels I know I was subscribed to forever, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen any videos from them, so I go to their channel unsubbed. It's like, what? How does this even happen?
I thought maybe it could be that, or it could be maybe them deactivating accounts, you know, things of that nature. But that many, it's like, come on. I don't know. I just stopped even trying to worry or care, because I mean, it's not my job. I just do it for fun as a hobby. That's what it's always been. Right. I just enjoy trying to stay somewhat active in the community, just because all the great people I've met so far over the years, like you, freaking Ghost, everybody in California, and I go out there, it's so fun getting to see you guys, and that's what it's all about for me, man. Just community's awesome. I've made so many great friends in real life from this, so that's what keeps me going. Like, yeah. I'll never stop, even if they just totally take away monetization altogether. It's still fun. Yeah, and that is true. And then because I was talking to somebody about what do you call it? I was like, when people stop uploading or they stop becoming active in the community, I noticed that you kind of not necessarily forget about them, but if they're not close to you, or you're not constantly doing something together, where it's gaming or something to that effect, like you end up kind of forgetting about that person, and that person just kind of goes to the wayside, and it's like, damn, whatever happened to such and such, and things of that nature. So I'm kind of where you're at. Like, even if YouTube just said like, fuck it, we're not monetizing no more, you can't make no more money, like, if there were people still uploading and active like on YouTube, then I would probably still continue to do it, just to be able to interact with people, because there's a lot of you guys that I still want to like hang out with and meet, but I know if I just disappeared off of YouTube, that would probably be the last time I really interacted with a lot of people, because I mean, you've been here long enough to where you've seen people come and people go.
Yep.
Right. It's like a wash, rinse, repeat cycle, and now it's like this time currently is what YouTube's dealing with, and it's like the ones who can weather the storm are the ones who really are in YouTube for a little, for a different reason other than just money or whatever.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully it bounces back someday, because I know a lot of people like make their living off this, so I hate to see them on hard times because it's all jacked up. So. I'm sure eventually it'll get back to how it was, or close to it, or even better.
You think so, or you think it's just going to end up being
like some network TV bullshit, like where all the biggest stuff, all the biggest friendly content is in? I kind of feel like that's how it is now, because all the recommended shit is usually shit I don't even watch, or just like whatever YouTube is like forcing at the moment,
Right.
Like 90% of my homepage is not actually channels I'm fucking actually actively watching. It's some other bullshit.
Yeah, it is funny, man. I actually went through and made it all the way to like, I think F, but I went through like who I'm subscribed to, and kind of like was cleaning out the closet per se. And it was funny how many moto vloggers I saw, and I was like, oh shit, what happened to this motherfucker? And I went to the page. It was like last video uploaded like January of 2015. I was like, fuck, dude, that was a long time ago. Like, damn. Well, go ahead and unsubscribe, because I haven't heard shit from.
I think a lot of people are like, oh, motovlogging, sweet, I ride, I'm gonna get into this, but then they just like don't stick with it, or they don't like grow fast enough immediately, like they maybe think they should, and then they're just like, fuck it. Like, it's a lot of work. I mean, you got to learn how to edit if you don't know how, and you gotta try and keep your content fresh. Like some people will send me shit, oh, my first motovlog is like hour long. It's like literally literally uncut, and you know, it's like you gotta pull a little more than that into it if you want to make something out of your channel, I guess.
Yeah. So wait, how long have you been doing this now? What, 4 years?
The motovlogging,
Right.
I think
About 4 years.
Yeah.
How many how many times have you came to that point where you're just like, I don't know, dude, like I'm about to just hang up the fucking towel, or you know, like something that literally just kind of was like, dude, I'm not editing a fucking video for a while, or just, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I'm not on the verge of saying hanging up the towel, but literally for me, it's just finding the time to edit videos because it's time consuming. So it's like, fuck, I could spend a couple hours and edit a video, or I could play some video games with Derek and Arson and everybody online. And it's like, what do I want to do with this 1 hour of free time I have? I think I'll play video games.
No,
you know,
I've done that so many times. I'm just like,
it's hard. Like, I literally have like probably 15 video folders ready to be edited on my desktop right now, and part of it I'll probably just save some of them for winter, because you got to think half the time I can't ride or do any motorcycle videos, so that's why I started live streams, because I'm like, fuck, I can't put nothing out, so just fucking bullshit with everybody.
Yeah, so you, I'm glad you said that. You with the Friday, or the Friday, what the fuck am I talking about? The Monday night live stream. You are the longest running motovlogging. I had to say motovlogging. Live stream that's been on
hardly
the
ever about motovlogging,
right? Which is funny. But every now and again, you get a topic in there about a bike or two. Could you guesstimate how many fucking episodes you've done so far?
Oh man,
because you figured, okay, on a yearly basis, you're looking at 52.
I think we got hundreds. I can check real quick because it's all in a playlist.
Oh really? Fuck, I didn't do that. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, separate them out. It's all about them playlists. Let me see. They're in here somewhere.
I mean, I would say there's got to be at least like 130 ish. Somewhere around in there. Well, wait.
How do you check how many videos are in a playlist?
Side chat, get on that real quick.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, I think there's a playlist option in your video manager. YouTube, you're such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Here we go. 137. Right now, and that's at least if they're added into the playlist, unless I missed some. There's 137 right now.
I was right. I knew it. 130 something. I figured, well, let's see, 52.
I know some of them are private because I was afraid I was gonna get banned.
Oh yeah, thanks, Billy.
Yeah. So, some of them got a little too edgy or wild, so I was like, we probably should hide that one.
Thanks, X1. I didn't know Ghost Ninja kept this in the playlist. I guess I'll have to do. Fuck me, that's gonna take a while, dude. Oh well, I'll figure it out one of these days. But
you know what you can do? There's something you can. I think there's an option where you can auto add a specific tag to a certain playlist. And probably a year ago, I turned that on. So every time I make one and it's got that in it, it'll automatically put it in that playlist for you.
Huh.
So then if like every one of your streams says Red One Radio, you could put that in there and it would just automatically move them in there.
Yeah, that would definitely be better than
YouTube is so shitty in like showing how new stuff or what new features, how to do anything on it. It's all shit show.
Yeah, YouTube is YouTube, man. I hope at the end of the day, yes, they get their shit together. And I hope advertisers or the people paying the bills, I hope they realize that this isn't traditional media, and you know, it just fucking, I don't know, man, just get it back to the way it was, because like when I had 5,000 less subscribers, I averaged more views.
Yep, exactly.
Fuck is that? Like, I mean, for me, 5,000 less, that's like almost half. You know what I mean? So it's like, wait a minute, what?
I get more views on an Instagram post than I do on a fucking video I spent 4 hours editing and uploading, and then I got half the followers on Instagram.
Yeah, it's a weird game, man. But you know, I wouldn't. What's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't take it away for nothing, I guess.
Yeah, it's 11 years later and it's still in beta.
Oh.
It's still in alpha. YouTube's still in alpha 11 years later. They still don't know what the fuck they're doing with it.
Wait, how old is your channel? Like, when was the first video?
06.
Shit, I don't even think I was regularly on YouTube. I think like back then, I was probably like on like MySpace. And
yeah,
like
I know, right?
somebody posted a fucking video and it like redirected me to YouTube. I'm like, the fuck is this?
You got some Zanga robes back then? You're like, I just put a song on my Zanga profile. Shit's lit.
Such good days back in the mid 2000s.
I know, right?
So much innovation. Not Facebook, but yeah, MySpace took forever to fucking load.
Yeah.
Everybody had them custom pages, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what it was too.
That would be kind of cool if YouTube would allow that to happen. Not maybe to that extent where you got fallen fucking text and shit, but like it'd be cool if you could customize like the background or whatever, you know, where it's like you have the screen and all the text and all that bullshit, but like if you could change that to like colors, like black or red or some kind of shit like that, that'd be kind of cool, man. I mean,
that would be dope. Yeah, my first video was September 25, 2006.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
my
first one was like 2014. Well, I mean, I'd been on YouTube beforehand, because I remember when I got the invitation to join AdSense. I was like, the fuck is AdSense, right? Like,
yeah.
It's like, the hell? So I was like, I was looking this shit up because I was confused. I was like, wait, I can make money on, how the hell can I make money on YouTube? And
yeah.
so I remember like just YouTubing a bunch of videos about AdSense and what the shit was. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll sign up. And then, but I wasn't really active that much on YouTube back then, but I just thought it was pretty cool that I got an invite from them.
Hell yeah.
And
4 years later, you get your first $100 check.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what it was for me, too. It's like, oh, man, I'm so close. I made like $2 this month. Fucking lit. Gonna be rich.
No, you know what's funny? I actually went back and looked at like, what is it, the CPM or whatever. And at one point in like 2009 or 10, or whenever the hell it was, like at one point a CPM was at like $5,000, dude. I'm chalking it up to a mistake, but it's been there for like 4 years or 3 years or whenever I fucking first looked at it, because I used to always kind of like go back and see if it was still there. Maybe they updated it, but every time I'd look, it was like fucking $5,000 again. I'm like, wait, what? So if I'd have got 1,000 views, I'd have got 5 G's right there. Oh,
yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, it was very difficult back then to even clock 50 views. So,
and I'm looking at like some of my first vids uploaded. Like I have some private ones of like Bane when he was like a kid. They're all private, like nobody can see them. But they fucking not suitable for all advertisers. They really nailed those. They're not even visible. It's fucking YouTube.
Yeah, you know. And it's funny how people are, you know, like I know Billy has tried different ways to figure out what the algorithm's doing, or it's trying to, you know, key in on or hone in on. I know, like even Cycle Cruiser fucking took random videos that didn't have shit in them, but put like test video as the title and or some stupid shit, and they were like, one was 6 seconds, one was like 12, one was 10. I think he uploaded like 6, and like 4 of them passed, but 2 of them didn't. He was just like, I don't get it. He was like, they don't have shit in them. Like nothing's in these videos. It's
I don't even think YouTube knows what it's doing. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just fucking. It just does what YouTube do.
Yeah, agreed. Well, I figured, fuck it. One day they'll figure something out, and hopefully by then we're all still kicking it, and then you know, maybe
We can all quit our jobs, start a motovlogging network on YouTube.
Exactly, and then from that point on, we just all travel around trying to fucking meet each other and shit. It's like, hey, I'm fucking at Ian's house. Oh, Ian's in fucking Texas. What? All right, well, I guess I'm going to Texas.
Yeah, it's only worth coming here in the summertime. Then it's fun.
Yeah, no shit. I don't like cold. I like cold, but not that goddamn much. Not that much. Well, anyways, man, let's go ahead and take some phone calls. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are open. If you guys want to go ahead and call in, that phone number is 516-387-1431. If you'd like to ask myself a question or Mr. EN187 a question himself, whatever. What kind of cat you got over there?
Look at this. This is Worf. He's just a big old puss. I don't know the kind. He's just a mutt. Look at this freaking tuft.
God, you get, but you need to get that cut there, probably.
I know. He's got a little snarler right here.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That cat would fuck me up, dude.
Are you allergic?
Bro, yeah, I'm not like deathly allergic, but I'm pretty allergic. Yeah, and I found out it all depends on the cleanliness of the person. Like, when I went to my homeboy's house in Japan, last time I was over there, I was on a DJ tour for like a month. And so, like, a couple of the weeks was at his house, or stayed at his house, because I was in that area DJing. And he's like a neat freak. So he wakes up, and they got like hardwood floors, right? So he wakes up with the fucking Swiffer and he's fucking cleaning the floors. He's like vacuuming the couch. And at first I thought he was doing that shit for me, but nah, he's just a fucking neat freak. But what I found out was like I could actually live in the house with this cat. Like a couple of times, my fucking allergies would flare up. I just fucking go outside for fucking 20 minutes. I come back in and I was cool. But then there's times when I go to other people's house, where like if you wear like all black and their cat's fucking white and you sit down on the couch and you get up, dude, it looks like you've been rolling around and shit. Like that shit right there, I'm done within like 20 minutes, man.
It's that cat dander and cat hair.
God, that shit fucks me up, dude. I can't take it.
Worf is like super fluff, but he don't shed at all. But our other cat sheds like fucking. You just pet her and it's like a fucking.
Nope. That's because a lot of times I go to people's house and their cat will be like, "Oh, I can tell that motherfucker's allergic. Let's go say hi." And they come over and I did like immediately jump on my lap and I'll put my hands up like no. I'm like, hey, somebody come please get this fucking cat. Get the cat. I just please come get the cat. I don't want to touch the cat. But I mean, if I do, like, as long as I wash my hands or whatever, like right after that, like not too bad, man. But anyways, we got a couple calls on the line here. Let me make sure everything's set up over here. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and take this first one. Area code 765. You live on the air. What up?
What's up?
What's going on?
What up?
Not much. What's going on with you guys?
Just doing it live.
Agreed.
Who is this?
So I'm the ultimate weeaboo.
Weeaboo, what's up, man?
What up?
Nothing much. Just hanging out. Finally got a phone again, so I figured I should call in.
Well, I appreciate you for breaking the ice, sir. Oh, and by the way, Ian, there's like a 1.5 second delay. It's fucking weird. You'll power through it. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
What's your question, Weeaboo?
So I'm actually like I said, I'm gonna sell my car here pretty soon because I want to get rid of it.
Okay.
So I'm just like I said, I'm trying to what would I don't know. It's just I'm kind of nervous, especially about winter time. So I don't know. What would you do? Would you sell the car to buy a motorcycle or keep the car? My car is pretty much useless in the winter anyway.
Wait, you're up there in like the Northeast, right? Like Ohio or some shit?
Indiana.
Indiana, okay. Oh, close.
Oh, hey, I was just in Indiana on Monday for work. Dude, if you don't have any other transportation, I'd say even if your car sucks in winter, you need a car because you can't ride a bike.
Yeah.
Unless you're putting some fucking studs on that shit. Get a snowmobile, best of both.
Yeah, I mean, like my mom says that I can use her car in the winter.
Oh, there you go. Buy a bike then. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get maybe 1900 for my car.
What kind of bike you thinking of getting?
It's a piece of shit.
Busa.
Honestly, I don't really have a. I don't really have a, I guess whatever's in the price range.
Yeah.
As long as it's something decent. I don't know.
There's a lot of good starter bikes out there.
Yeah. It's hard.
I wouldn't mind like a little 250 dual sport or something like that.
Dual sports would be fun to play with in the winter, and if you drop it, oh well,
Yeah, is that your first bike? Would that be your first bike?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a great first bike. Easy to learn on. You can beat the fuck out of them. Usually fucking tanks. So, yeah, good starter bike, and you can have a ton of fun with it because you can go off road and on road and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I mean, I've rode a bike a little bit, but not a lot.
Just freaking WOT and let the clutch go.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
But yeah, so I'm considering a dual sport because you can get those relatively cheap, especially around here.
Yeah, but I don't know. Definitely, like I think I told you this before. Like the more money you save, the better chance or the better bike you could possibly get. It's still a chance buying from a used market, but because the shittiest thing in the world that could happen is if you sell the car and then you buy the bike and then a couple months down the road you have some fucking catastrophic failure or some shit happen. Like, I'm not even talking like motor blown, but I'm talking about something to where you can't pinpoint what the fuck it is and you're just gonna have to take it to a shop and they're just gonna have to guess and figure it out and then charge you $800-900 to fucking fix it or whatever. I mean, shit like that happens, man.
Yeah.
Or even worse, wreck it and then.
The chat's saying you should get an H2 as your first bike. I kind of agree.
Yes, H2 with insurance and warranty.
Yeah, with all that upgrade.
Yeah, I've heard those things are pretty slow. So.
I mean, here's the thing, man.
LA Jixter says so on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what? The honest truth is, man, like you can get beginner bikes even new at the dealership. I don't know what your credit is like. I'm pretty sure it's probably shit because you have zero credit history. However, I know you can get good deals there. One of the cool things about buying a bike new is that you have all the bullshit that it comes associated with buying a new bike. You got to have insurance. B, you're going to have warranties and other things like that, which you're probably not going to need for the most part. But just having just knowing that if something goes wrong with the bike, you're able to get it fixed or whatever, shit like that. And I'm not saying go out and buy like a 600, but I mean, you have a lot of choices whether you're just looking at like a Kawasaki Ninja 300 or those bikes aren't that expensive, man. And I mean, if you can come up whatever that you would come up with cash to pay for a used bike, you could throw that down and on like a Kawasaki 300, dude, and have pretty small payments, monthly, man, as long as you're working and shit like that. It's always something to think about. I'm biased though. My first two R6s were used. I'm never buying another used bike ever again, dude, unless it's like a project bike. But if it's my baby, my constant daily or whatever have you, like, I will never buy another used bike again. Not doing it.
Because you don't have a car, do you?
Yes, I have a truck. It rains here sometimes.
Oh.
In California. And when it does, I'm in the truck.
Truck life.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that truck.
I'd say still get
dual
sport.
Honestly,
it's gonna be cheap.
I mean, like, I have my former manager. He has I think it's like a CBR 650F or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I don't really need or want anything fast. I'm just wanting something that I can, put on around town. And
if you're getting something older, just make sure it's fuel injected, because you don't want to fuck around with carbs unless you're comfortable working on a bike. If you get a dual sport, at least it's just one carb you got to fuck with and not 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, I've messed with carburetors a little bit, and they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, typically with the dual sports, all you gotta do is clean them out, and then they're fucking good to go. Especially like DRZs, those things are fucking tanks.
Because I've had to help my dad work on his old Dyna, and yeah, that wasn't fun.
Well, that's cool. Well, all right, Weeaboo, man, I appreciate you calling in, man. Thanks for breaking the ice, being the first call of the night. We're going to go ahead and take this next call, but I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for calling. Keep us posted on what you get.
Talk to you later. I will.
All right, brother. Later.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that's one of them tough situations, man, where
I always feel like tell people to get a newer bike first. It's like, they're going to drop it, and then they're going to fuck up all the plastics, and it's going to be all fucked.
If they're gonna get a new bike, I would immediately be like, hey, take your ass right over there to a parts department, pick you up a fucking set of frame sliders first.
Yeah.
Go ahead and before you even fucking walk that bike or ride the bike out of the dealership, just pick up a fucking set of frame sliders, put them bitches on, and then be done with it.
Yeah, that first bike, I'd say just get a junk. If you're learning how to ride still, just get a junker, and then next season, then go get your real bike after you're at least have a season of riding under your belt before you just fucking demolish that shit.
I feel you, but at the same time, I would hate for some dude to spend his money, spend like $3,000 on a bike, and then he has some fucking issue. Like, he buys somebody else's problem, but it wasn't a problem until you ride the bike for longer than like 30 minutes or some shit. You know what I mean? And now he's like freaking the fuck out because his bike works sometimes. And fucking, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. Not everybody can afford to go out and spend $10,000. Well, shit. Now you're looking at what 600s are like fucking $12,000 now and shit, dude.
Really? Brand new?
Yeah. Even your Japanese leader bikes are pushing 20. Close to it, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's all gonna be there. So I get it, man, but at the same time too, I think a lot of people need to be a little more financially responsible when they go purchase a motorcycle. It's not the same as a car, man. Shit can end, literally you just fucking catch some water and zoom, and then you ain't fucking riding for 3 months because the bike's fucked and you didn't, or whatever, you know what I mean? And like, insurance deductible's fucking $1,000 or some shit, and you're like, fuck, I can't pay that, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, let's move on to this next caller. Area code, what is that? 254. You're live on the air. What up?
What's up, Red One, EN187? How's it going on?
What's up, guy?
Ghost Anime 84. Ghost Anime here.
Mm-hmm. Drunk Anime 84.
Keep on away.
Oh, what's up, Ghost Anime? How's it going,
please,
man?
you're probably just as drunk as me.
Nah, dude.
Eventually.
I wasn't drinking Crown out the fucking bottle, dude. Bruh.
I had a small bottle. I can drink a big bottle normally.
Doesn't matter. You was in Palm Springs in 100-degree weather drinking Crown straight.
No, I would have to admit that the heat didn't bother me. It was me putting chugging half a bottle of Jameson whiskey. That's what did it for me.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ooh, no bueno.
It was like from what I was told, it was a 750 bottle. So, yeah.
I don't do Jameson, not at all.
I'd never done it either. That was just me screwing up.
Oh, see,
I took that first chug and I was like, "Oh crap! I shouldn't have done that. I fucked up."
Yeah.
So you're like, let me chug the other half of this bottle. you're like, yeah, this ain't a good idea. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, Palm Springs ain't.
Hey, for a pity.
Yeah, Palm Springs is not the time to be experimental with alcohol. You just, like, I always try to tell people, look, if you're not, drink a lot of water, yes. If you're not going to do that, just stick to what you know, okay? If you're a fucking Bud Light motherfucker, be a Bud Light dude in Palm Springs. Like, don't try to go out here and do some extra special shit and be like, you know what, let me try out some IPAs this weekend. No, don't fucking do that. Don't do it. You're going to hurt yourself, and the next day is going to be horrible. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was probably that one, that little bit of homemade rub somebody had, the mixed drink of vodka stuff I had, a whole bottle of that beer Neil was telling me about.
Oh, yeah.
He told me
you got
about.
that shit get you lit.
Wait, what?
That 120-minute IPA, that like 17% beer.
Bruh.
The one that was
like
$45 for a 4-pack.
Shit. Nope.
Dude, that's some hot shit. Like when it comes out around here, like it's sold out immediately, so people snatch it up and then sell the bottles for like twice as much.
Huh.
You let it
sell your
age
bottles?
for like a year. It's bomb.
Wait.
Did you ever sell your bottles?
Oh no. Sorry, Ghost, my bad.
I did no, I drank. I remember I drank one that night, and I was like all drunk, walking around, making people try it, and then I left the other 3 bottles in California at Red and Drew's because I was like, man, they're gonna rape me on the airplane if I try and fly with these bitches. So they'll be there for next year, already aged year. So I'll just bring them and we can drink them then.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with Crown next year. I know how that stuff does.
Man, I'm always drinking just some freaking Coors Light because I know I'll get carried away. It's so easy because everybody's there like, oh, drink this, drink that. Next thing you know, you're fucking blidge.
Mm-hmm.
Drink this moonshine, okay?
That's the thing, I can't drink Coolers like all beer other than that one I had. That one peach beer I had. All of it tastes gross to me. I can't drink them. It makes me throw up just thinking about drinking it.
Oh yeah, I only like the.
Which is why I just stick to liquor.
I couldn't, like, I can take a shot, yeah, that's fine, but as far like I can sit here at the house and drink Crown and Coke, but I can't drink Crown straight out the bottle, let alone out the bottle in Palm Springs at the biggest party of, well, the best party that I've been to in a very, very long time. Like, I can't. There's no.
Yeah, he said that one chug I did, Ride to Victory, he told me that one chug I did was probably about the equivalent of 20 shots.
I'll get you.
See, you... Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you end up fucked up. You know? And even like... wait, Ian, when did you come in? You came in on Friday? Did you fly in Friday or Thursday?
Thursday. That first night we were all out in Palm Springs, though.
Wait,
I'm sorry. We were all out in Long Beach. I'm sorry. We were in Long Beach.
Yeah, motherfuckers like right down the street from my house, but I was in Palm Springs getting.
Oh, what? You live in Long Beach?
Yeah.
Are you by Red and Drew and Drew's Barbershop?
Well, yeah, Drew's Barbershop is like a couple miles down the road from me. That's why, like, I went there. Shit. Yeah, I went there on. God, what was that? Wait, what's the day? Was it Monday? Yeah, the holiday. It was like Monday. I had just so happened to look on Facebook and I saw that Warbeard and some other guys was over there. So I was like, bitch, just hopped on the bike, was there in fucking a couple minutes, and just wound up hanging out for the rest of the night.
Oh, dude, that was fun as hell because that Thursday night, Dan, Arson, Derek, Shade Tree, like everybody came out and we just like fucking partied around Long Beach. That was fun as fuck.
Yeah, Yeah.
Next year you got to go to that low key pre party.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we were doing in Palm Springs, but at least we were, in a way, we were kind of smarter because we could get as fucked up as we want to be, and didn't have to do shit on fucking Friday. We just woke up Friday and was just like,
yeah.
All right, well, people gonna start funneling in this motherfucker today, but we just chilling. Yeah, that was the best part. And Ghost, you got there Friday night, right?
Yeah, Friday around 6, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. We got there from Tucson, I think it was.
Tucson? Yeah, because
we left there.
Yeah, because I was thinking you guys were coming in from well, the last week, or I talked to Rad to Victory, y'all were coming in from or y'all would have been coming in from the Grand Canyon, all that shit. But I guess
we were going to go that way, but 2 wrong turns of going south and not north changed our destination.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kevin in the back, appreciate you $2. Thanks, Cat TV. I'll go ahead, go. Sorry.
So we kind of like, it was like, forget it. We're already closer to I-10 than the I-20 are going up. So we just kept on going that way. We just stopped at his grandpa's place like the first night.
Yeah, because you guys did a total. How many miles round trip was it?
3,000, 3,500. Round trip.
And y'all did that shit in the fucking summertime, dude. Fuck.
Oh yeah. And all of us had our full gear on.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make that trip from Texas to fucking Palm Springs and back.
That's a ride right there.
Oh yeah.
The distance necessarily isn't the problem. It's just the fact that, right? Like you leave. Okay, Palm Springs is hot, but you're going through desert. Like literally from Tim's house all the way across to fucking Palm Springs is desert. Like it doesn't change. It's just desert. Phoenix is desert. New Mexico fucking desert. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
but I've already gone through there 3 times. This is my 3rd time going through all the different ways to get in there on a bike.
I got you. Well, I commend you guys for making
went to the middle, the north way, and the south way.
I got you. Well, I commend all 3 of you, Rad Victory and AJ, for making that trip out, man. It was definitely a better what do you call it? It was a better weekend with you guys than without. So I appreciate y'all for coming out and hanging out with us Californians.
It was a blast. Never rode with anybody before, so this was totally different for me.
Dang, you got the full experience.
All my other trips to California, I've always been by myself.
Well, for sure, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm going to give you the last word. If not, we're going to go ahead and get to this next caller, sir.
All right. Love you both. Wish I could have your kids. Have a nice night.
Have a good one, man.
Later, brother.
Bye.
Dude, when he said love you both, I was about to be like, yeah. And then I was like, have your kids. I was like, yeah. Oh.
Hey.
All right. All right, moving on to the next caller. Let's see here. 865, you live on the air. What up?
Hey, I got some fucking shit to talk about because, goddammit, I'm pissed off about a lot of things. It's ridiculous because this morning my alarm woke me up and I realized I didn't even have to work, and that fucking pissed me right off. Then I made breakfast and I told myself not to lose the twist tie to the bread bag. Guess what? I lost the fucking twist tie. Pissed me the fuck off. And then, after that, I tried to put mustard on the sandwich I was making, and the goddamn mustard juice shot out instead of the fucking mustard. You know what I'm talking about? Pisses me right the fuck off. And then I made my breakfast to go to work, and I didn't even work. And when I got to work that I didn't even supposed to be at work, I forgot my breakfast. And then I went to the car wash and cracked the windows, like, before all the water rinsed off my fucking car. And the water came in my car. It's bullshit. And then right after that, I got home, tried to wash my clothes. I left a receipt in the pocket, and there's paper all over my shirt.
What's up, background?
Pretty. Then I forgot to buy toilet paper and had to use McDonald's napkins to wipe my ass.
Highlight of the day right there. Some freaking some 80 grit.
Yep. Big time.
Oh shit.
And I called Red 1 today. We talked for like 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes I realized I dropped the call 15 minutes ago. This is a bad day, boys.
Oh, it's a Wednesday. Just making over that hump.
Wait, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still picturing the mustard because I've been there so many fucking times. You go to turn that bottle upside down, all of a sudden it's like, bitch, I didn't want the clear liquid. Fuck.
Yeah, you get that.
Yeah, that's too, like pre-cum. Like pre-cum
that's
shoots
the
out.
pre-mustard.
Gonorrhea chunks in. Yeah.
Then you might as well just get like a new hot dog or hamburger at that point because that one's ruined. It's fucking, once it gets that juice on, it's ruined. You need the real mustard.
Oh my goodness, I'm
Yeah,
dying
so
over here.
third time caller, long time fan. Love your show. What'd you think of the Lakers game this week and Michael Jackson's new nose job he had when he's dead?
Okay, I'm trying to. Big shout out.
I'm trying to make topics here. Your secretary called me.
Oh, okay, I got it. Big shout out to CMOto. Appreciate the $5. Let's get Red. Wait, let's get it to 200. Red said he's cutting his dreads at SEM 2018. Bitch, I'm not cutting my dreads at SEM 2018. Maybe 2020, but not 2018. Fuck. You know how long I've been growing these motherfuckers, man? Come on now. Anyways, so other than you having a fucked up day, sir, is anything else? Well, is anything going good today?
Yeah, Backroad got hired at a liquor store. They don't know what they fucked up.
Dream job right there.
It is, man. They sell all the Tennessee moonshine, beer, wine, and spirits, and alcohol, and it's going to deal with a bunch of drunks. It's going to be awesome.
Question: are samples allowed?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I get a discount. You don't. I get a discount. You don't.
Big shout out Kevin in the back. Red One is going to shave his dreads at SEM 2018. No, that's not happening. I said maybe 2020. Maybe, but sorry.
It's happening.
No, fuck that. Dude, I would probably cry.
Is there other caller?
There was two other callers, but they hung up because yeah, ladies
What
and gentlemen.
A bunch of dicks.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the way this works, if you call in, it's like a queue, right? So like whoever's first goes first. I just go down the line. So if there's like 10 motherfuckers calling, I'm sorry, dude who's like number 10 on the list, it may take like 45 minutes to get to you. Just saying. That's a possibility.
What? Red hasn't been on the air for that long. What the fuck? You fucking got the attention span of a goddamn sloth?
Possibly.
That makes sense? That doesn't even make sense.
Or you know what I could do?
I got the attention span of a rock. No, that sounds stupid too.
But callers, if you'd like to call back, that'd be great. If not, I could just call them back. I have their numbers right here. I mean,
dang, you're like Comcast. We'll call you back when we're available.
Red's just trying to find an excuse to get me off the phone, so he'll call in, and you can give him some relief. Until then, he's fucked. Totally fucked.
Oh, we got a caller.
All right, I'm gonna go microwave some hash browns. I'll leave you to it. Love you.
All right, I'll send you a link
Peace
for
out,
the
Billy, man.
for the after party.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Back row moto, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. Area code 404, you live on the air. What up?
What's up? Cowie, Katana.
Hey, what's going on? Georgia boy, all the way from Atlanta, I believe, somewhere in that area.
What's up with y'all? How y'all been doing?
Chilling on Wednesday?
Yep. Just a Wednesday.
Yeah, I was going to talk about last Friday, but I guess I didn't make the cut, or Saturday, whatever. But let me ask y'all this. Have you ever had a situation, right, when someone tells you about a bike accident and it's such a hard story to believe, but you don't tell them you don't want to say, like, hey, man, your story sounds like, don't sound real, because like he just got out the hospital. Has that ever happened to you?
I don't think so. I think usually people who are in accidents are just like fucking either lucky to be alive or pretty serious about it.
Wait. You said okay. Wait. Say that again. One more time.
Okay. Let me explain the situation. Let me explain it real quick. Okay.
Okay.
A guy I met him because I sold him a pipe, and he was like, "Yeah, I got my bike back finally." I said, "Cool, we go ride one day." He's like, "All right, cool, we'll go riding." And then we never went riding. And then like the night when the Mayweather fight happened, I had a meetup Sunday, and I look on Facebook. He's like, "Oh man, hey everybody, I got a motorcycle accident and I'm in the hospital. Call me at the hospital, blah blah." So I reached out to him. I said, "Hey man, you all right?" "Yeah man, I'm in the hospital and I got a black eye and some paint on my back and I don't know what happened. All I knew I was going through downtown Dallas, which is like here in Georgia, Dallas Hiram. It's like a real small town, like small town."
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I don't remember. All I remember, I was going over a speed bump, and I woke up at the hospital. I said, "Well, okay, what happened?" He was like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what happened." He said, "I think a cop hit me." I was like, "How do you think a cop hit you?" "Oh, because it has some blue paint, and the only person that has the paint is like some of these cop cars have blue paint on their hood." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he was like, I said, "Well, what hospital are you at?" He's like, "I'm in Rome, Georgia." Now, basically what the situation is, like, where he lives at, and where the hospital he was at, that'd be like you living in Hollywood and say you get put a hospital like 2 hours away.
Oh, San Diego.
But you pass 4 hospitals. You pass like 4 hospitals. Like, literally 4 nearby hospitals. You go like to the first hospital you could think of. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, "I don't know how I got here." I said, "Well, where's your bike at?" "Oh, it's at a record service where I'm at, 2 hours away." I'm like, okay, so you're trying to tell me a cop hit you, somehow you ended up in a hospital 2 hours away, your bike ended up at a record service 2 hours away, you passed by 5 hospitals, about 15 different record services, and okay, and I said, "Well, and he's like, "Well, how'd you get there?" He's like, "I don't know." I said, "What'd the hospital say?" The hospital says, "I don't know how I even got, the hospital even know how I got there." So you're trying to tell me the hospital doesn't even know how you got there, not by emergency vehicle, not by police, not by someone just dropping your ass off and rolling you into there. Nothing. He's like, "I don't know what happened, man. I have no clue." I said, "Okay." I'm sitting there, and the thing is, like, he just got out of the hospital, so I'm not trying to like say, this story's bullshit.
Right.
So I'm sitting there listening to this story. So after all this, he goes to get his bike. His bike is totally total. I mean, total at the record service. No good. I'm trying to figure out is why would a record service come out 2 hours to get a total bike? Makes no sense. But anyway, he asked the toll people. He was like, "Hey man, how did that happen?" He's like, "Well, the officer said when we got called or whatever, he said that you were driving you were going 130 miles per hour. You went off an embankment and hit a wall." I said, "Okay, now I'm really starting. This got to be bullshit. Because if you're trying to tell me that if you were going 130, you went off an embankment and hit a wall, and you have no broken bones, and you have a couple of scrapes and a black eye, come on, man. I mean, there's no way."
Right.
Jeez.
So the question is, what do? Do you call him out on his bullshit? Because honestly, this is what I really believe would happen. What I believe happened was he's probably married, have a girlfriend, went to go see his side chick, probably an hour off somewhere else, got in a wreck, and said, "Hey, shit, I better say something. Oh, fuck, I don't know, baby, I don't know what happened. I was riding home, and it took me 2 hours out the way of the hospital, past 5 hospitals, to go way out here in the middle of nowhere." I mean, that's what I think would happen. But, of course, he ain't going to tell me that.
Yeah.
Well,
so what do I do? Do I call his bullshit, or do I just, like, let him believe that?
See, thank God people like him don't have YouTube channels.
Yeah. He might. I don't know. These days, some of them might.
It would definitely be a handful of people going, "Oh, that's fucked up, dude. Hope you get better." And then there's people out there going, "Come on, bro. Come on, man. None of that shit make no fucking sense. Come on." I'm just saying, it don't make look.
And then he asked him, and he's asking me, "Hey, man, can you go around town asking if anybody heard anything, anybody seen anything?" How the fuck do I look like asking people in my area, "Hey, man, look what happened. Did you hear anything about it?" They're looking at me like, "Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just Be like, you know what, dog? Let me just go ahead and see that police report once you get that, and then we'll go from there. I don't know, man. Some people,
but there's no police report. He doesn't know anything. He literally knows nothing. He literally said, "I was going to town. I woke up at the hospital. Don't know how I got here."
Probably dropped his shit in the driveway, and he's like, "Oh man, I better make up a sweet story for this."
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I haven't had anybody fucking embellish a fucking crash story. Like that's pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, look, man. I'm gonna tell you guys. Look, where I live at, we have some characters out here. I'm gonna tell you one more story before I hang up. There was this guy. His name was Bennett, and okay. Have you ever met a guy who got his bike and he rides 24/7? When I mean 24/7, I mean it could be 5 o'clock in the morning, and he'll be like, "Who's riding? Who's going out? Let's go. Let's go ride." I mean,
Shit.
It doesn't matter. You can call this dude up at 2:30 in the morning in a snow blizzard storm, and you'd be like, "Hey, you want to ride?" He will be ready to go. Meet you at the store, ready to go. No matter what it is, his bike can have a damn flat tire. He will pump it up every 10 minutes to stop at every gas station just to go to the next ride, the next stop.
Yeah,
literally craziest dude.
Never seen that.
And so I'm sitting there, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you about this guy. It's crazy. He got his bike, and I'm sitting here at the window. We're at the light, and we're at the light. He stops. He opens up his gas tank. He looks down, shakes it, and he said, "I said, what are you doing?" He says, "I'm checking to see if I have gas." I was like, "Okay, all right." You know, that's really strange. But the strangest thing was this: one night we went to bike night, and we were riding back, and all of a sudden, like I look back in the mirror, and I can see him like going off to the side, like as pulling over. So I told the guys in front of me, "Hey man, Bennett back there pulled over somewhere. Something happened to his bike, whatever." So we roll back around. We get to this dude's bike. I swear to God, I'm not lying. He is sitting on his bike with his gas tank open, with a cigarette in his mouth, looking down in his tank, using the cigarette as a light to see if there's gas in there. I literally looked at him doing it. I literally backed up. I literally backed across the street and say, "Hey, you all right, dog? You good?" You know what I'm saying? You good? And he had the nerve to tell me that there's no way his cigarette would have lit his bike on fire. So I just...
There's something called Darwinism. And
yeah, he's about to win the award.
And those awards are outstanding, and that would... Yeah.
I would have just kept riding and be like, "See you there." It's a fireball behind you, like fucking Backdraft the movie.
Like he's a type where, like, when I met him, I said, "Man, your chain's kind of loose." He's like, "Yeah, maybe." I said, "Man, look, you need to change your chain." Next day, he's out there riding with the same fucked up chain. And then, like, one day he was like, "Hey, we're gonna go riding." It's okay. Now, one thing you do is, hey, when you go riding, people say, "Hey, where are you going?" They were like, "We're gonna go to the casino." And the casino here in Georgia is like 2 hours away, maybe 2.5 hours away. He didn't know. He thought there was a casino, Georgia. So he's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to casino, Georgia." No, we're going to casino like in North Carolina. He's like, "Oh man, I can't make that far." So he literally get like halfway there. Then he finds out they're going to casino. So he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go anyway." And then all of a sudden, his chain would come off. So it took him 10 hours to ride back from 2 hours being out, 10 hours ride back, because he'd ride, his chain would pop off, he'd put his chain back on, ride a little bit longer, chain would pop off, put his chain back on. He rode the whole way like that back home.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh, there's that roadside toolkit.
I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you.
That is fucking crazy.
So, guys, I'll tell you this. And see, that's what pissed me off more than anything. I don't mind helping a fellow biker out. I don't mind if, hey, man, look, I got a nail in my tire. What I cannot stand is when you know somebody who's got a fucked up bike and they still ride that shit anyway, and then when they shit break down, they call you acting like they're a victim. Like, "Oh, my, dude, man, I'm broke down, man. What happened? Man, I know you told me about my chain, but, man, I thought I could make it, man." And, like, I feel like I want to say, "Fuck you, you know what, you do your own," but I can't do that because I feel bad.
Oh, that's
Has that ever happened to y'all?
Nah, I mean, no, just because I mean, maybe it's the sheer amount of people out here in LA. Granted, you do see some dumbasses riding around where you're like, dude, that fucking chain over there looks like a heartbeat monitor right now. And dude's at speed, you know, he's doing 60 right now, and that fucking chain, you like, bruh. But not too often, man. I mean, I haven't personally been around people like that, so I guess I've been lucky. But you know, it is what it is, man. Those people, you just like at that point, you just keep the camera pointed at them and fucking hope nothing too bad fucks them up, I guess. So.
Well, I don't want nothing to happen.
No, of course.
I mean, I really don't. But he's the type. He'll be like, oh man, I crashed, and I was in a ditch for like 2 hours, and I got out and rode home. And then people were like, oh man, I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you at all. First of all, I don't believe you were in a ditch in the first place. It's bad when he lies. You just look at him and you know he's lying.
Yeah.
But I just let it go.
Well, it is what it is, man.
But I appreciate it, guys.
All right, Callie, I appreciate
it. That's life. And y'all be careful out there, man, because like this last few days, man, we've had like 5 people die here in Georgia.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Already, like with Labor Day.
Oh yeah,
crazy out here.
Oh,
we've had 5 people die, and we also had a tiger on the highway that they had to shoot and kill.
Bitch,
what the fuck?
Could you imagine, dude? You're riding along, all of a sudden, just you're like, oh, time to go.
Tiger trying to chase you down.
No, yeah, honestly, there was a runaway tiger downtown in Atlanta, like walking down like the highway, just chilling.
It's like something wrong with y'all people. See, stay my ass right here in California.
You need to come down, Red One. You need to come down.
Good. I've already been to Stone Mountain when I was a kid. Straight.
No, look, I'll make a bet with you. I will come down next year to the next meetup if you come down to Georgia.
We'll have to talk about that at a later date. Not sure.
All right, look, hey, man, we got a whole year. So just let that marinate that. I think that's a good deal. I'll go out to California and hang out with y'all for the next thing, and you come out this way.
All right, we'll see. I can't say yes. I don't know. I can't lane split in other states, and it sucks.
Oh man, look, I'll make sure when we go, it ain't gonna be you don't have to do no lane split and all that shit like that. You know, we'll be in the area where we ain't got to worry about all that. I'll show you around Atlanta.
All right. Well, look, I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm not gonna say yes currently as of right now. Other stuff and things going on, but
I'll take a maybe. I'll take a maybe.
It's a possibility. It's a possible. But anyways, man, I appreciate you calling in. We're gonna go ahead and take this last call of the night over here. They've been waiting for a little bit, and I appreciate them waiting. Thank you. Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
All right.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Bro, I couldn't imagine somebody just lying outright straight like that. Like, bro, dude, I was riding my fucking. I was like mid wheelie, and then the front rim just came off, son. Like, what? Yeah, dude. Well, how'd you fucking stop? Well, like, so the tires start slowing down, so I figured, okay, I got to 12 o'clock it. Wait,
I've heard people lie about like riding, like, oh, I was going like 200 on my R6. It's like, okay, dude.
Like, really, bro?
Sure, yeah, sure thing. Your R6 really good. Oh, dude, I swear, it's fucking so fast. All right.
No, I remember, what was it, me, Rev Bomb, and somebody. We were all at the fucking motorcycle show, and somebody at the we were looking at the new R6, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, new R6 do like 200 miles an hour," and me and Rev Bomb kind of looked at each other, was like, "Yeah, it's like really, it'll do 200." Dude's like, "Oh yeah, man, maybe downhill, tailwind." With a supercharger, possibly. Like, come on, son. There's no way fucking hell. But not even with gearing, I don't think you could get it up to that. But
yeah, I love it when they got the old bikes and they're talking about that. They're like, got like a fucking Honda F3. They're like, oh yeah, it's fucking like 200 easy.
You're like, okay. All right, let's go ahead and take this last call. Area code 254. You live on the air. Appreciate you hanging on. What up?
How's it going, guys? Yeah, I'm Ghost Anime's little brother, so I just barely came back from overseas not too long ago. So he told me to come say a shout out for him and everything like that and say what's up.
Nice.
He's in the house.
Did not.
Make sure you subscribe to Go Anime.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's funny. That is so. Wait, you say you come back from overseas? Where's overseas?
I actually came back from Japan.
Ew, that was my neck of the woods for a long time. Where at? Where you at?
I was in Yokosuka.
Oh, you in the Navy?
Was
What?
in the Navy.
Was in the Navy. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But how much time did you actually spend in Japan? Because I know y'all be doing them 6-month boat fucking tours and shit. Fuck that.
Maybe a total of a year. And I spent 2.5 years stationed there.
Oh, wow.
See? That's that Navy shit, man. The motherfucker's like, all right, guys. Next month, we all going out on the boat. We're going to be back somewhere between now and April. You like, wait, what? But I'm not going to lie. Like, when them motherfuckers come back, they ain't got none but money, dude, because they've been on a ship for the last 6 months, and they ain't really been spending their money on shit.
Ain't that the truth?
Nah.
I know. I can tell you one thing. They spent all that booze.
Well, yeah, you can't spend that. You can't spend that much because now, like where I was stationed at, there was a Navy port there, and then like every time a ship would come in, like even if you didn't see any fucking sailors walking around the base or whatever, like the moment you went into the we call it the BX, right, or post exchange, whatever y'all fucking call it, but Air Force we call it the BX. When you would see the DVD section looking fucking sparse, like every fucking PlayStation or Xbox is gone, right? The fucking the laptop displays are missing and shit. Immediately, you know the fucking Navy is in town, cause the motherfuckers been out to sea for so goddamn long. They ain't got nothing but G's in their pocket, and the first thing they want is a laptop, a fucking new PlayStation, all the goddamn games, and every movie that's came out in the last 6 months. That shit is so depressing,
Sounds
dude.
about right.
That shit is so depressing. You like, damn, what happened to the display models? All them shits is gone. It'd be one or two laptops over there that don't nobody fucking want. Them be the only shits that's still left. Well, shit. I thank you for your service too, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you too, man.
Should well, you're welcome, I guess.
Well, you said you served in the Air Force, so I mean, might as well thank you too.
Yeah, I had a good time. I mean, it was either that or fucking, I don't know, doing dumb shit. Just kind of lucked out, picked the Air Force. But, anyways, man, I'm gonna give you the last word before we shut it down for the night.
Like I said, I just want to give a shout out to my older brother, Ghost Anime.
Tell him to lay off the crown. He should probably learn how to drink more beer.
Yeah, I'll most definitely tell him that.
What was your name again, man?
Mike.
Mike. All right, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, Mike. We will definitely be looking forward to a call in the future. Anytime you want to call, man, phone lines are open. Just go ahead and call in, brother. Not a big deal.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Like, I don't have any questions about bikes. I'm actually thinking about getting one now because Ghost Anime.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
awesome,
do that, man. It's definitely a game changer.
But, all right, man. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, thanks, Mike. Have a good nice night. Thanks for calling in.
You too, man.
Later.
No problem. Later.
Mike. Yep, that was the last call. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I can't. You know, like I'm still thinking about Kawi Katana when he was talking about the people lying and shit. Like I get people lying about like, oh man, I used to ride back in the day. Oh, what'd you used to ride? Man, I had a 1993 Yamaha Gixxer. Right.
Yeah.
And it's always that motherfucker at the gas station, dude. It's always some dude over there pumping gas. He just comes up and he straight line out of his ass. Like, bitch, you didn't fucking ride back in the day, dude. Come on, man. You know, but I've never had an actual rider who just fucking was like, oh, I'm dead. Come help me. I don't know.
Yeah. God, yeah. Get that text. Yeah.
Like, God, I think I'm good, dude. It's like 2:30 in the morning.
God.
Yo, Ian, what's like the latest that you've been out riding?
At night?
Yeah, like I'm not saying you went somewhere and then you fucking came outside and it's 4 a.m. or some shit. I'm talking about like you was out riding, maybe doing some hooligan shit, and then you looked up and you're like, holy fuck, it's 2:30.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys used to do these midnight rides, and we would start. It started at midnight, and we'd go out for a couple hours, and then sometimes we do the night like Grom rides and just go fucking buck wild. But I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3, probably, and then yeah, I'm not a huge night person just because my fucking eyes are bad as it is. So I'm like, and Michigan's like pure fucking potholes. So yeah. Those things will send you flying real quick.
You know that's something that I guess I'm not used to dealing with on bikes is.
Oh yeah, California's so smooth. Like everywhere we go, I'm like, damn, these roads are perfect. There's like not even a pothole or like a patch on it. Dude, you ride through Michigan, it's like fucking everything you hit is a pothole.
Well, and you know what's fucked up is that California's pretty shitty roads, dude. Like,
really?
Yeah, considering, so you know, like Lake Tahoe, right?
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe. I didn't know this, but Lake Tahoe is shared, right? So one half of Tahoe is California, the other half is Reno or Nevada, right? So you can actually take a full loop around Tahoe, and I've done that actually on my R6. But it's funny, when you're on the Nevada side, roads are buttery smooth. You're just like, oh, this is nice. The moment you get to California, you will immediately know it. Just the road surface changes. Like, I'm not saying it's potholes and all that shit, but immediately it's like noticeably different. And then, you know, you'll hear a lot of people say that, yeah, California has pretty bad roads and all this and that and blah blah blah. But yeah, not to the effect of where like salt and all that other shit, right? That you guys put down in the wintertime fucks up the roads. And
oh yeah, every year a vicious cycle. Like, it gets warm and then they spend all summer fixing everything, so all the roads are fucking shut down or jacked up. Like, just getting to work right now, it's like I have to take like all these crazy back roads because all the main roads are construction, and so it's all fucked up. But yeah, winter and the ice and that gets in the cracks and freezes and splits the road apart, and it's all fucked up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have to deal with that. I mean, granted, up in the mountains we do. In the mountains, it's a different story. In the mountains, yeah, them shits, the fucking roads get closed, all kinds of shit. Like, but yeah, it ain't that bad down here. So, but anyways, well, Mr. 187, sir. Matter of fact, where did you come up with EN187? How the fuck did that become a thing? And your name's Neil.
I have no idea. It was Evil Neil 187 is like my actual channel name, and I don't know. Some fucking many years ago, I thought it was like badass shit, and I was like, and then it's too late to change it, and I'm like, oh, it's stupid, so I just shortened it. Stupid, it's stupid. Like, it's like that first fucking GeoCities website you make, fucking dope shit, fucking 21 or something, you know, some stupid fucking name. Yeah, it was too late to go back and change it, so it's fucking
well
stuck.
I mean, at least it's something that's easy, rolls off the tongue very well, you know. It's not it's not like you know, it's not like it's a 6 or 7 digit number, weird shit like
3142.
Right, yeah, I mean, it's 2 letters and 3 numbers, like, that's easy, we got that. But
pretty easy.
But ladies and gentlemen, I would say give us round of applause for EN187, but I can't. It's not a thing. Can't even see you guys over there. But Ian, I appreciate having you on the show tonight, sir.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again down the road in the future. Definitely gonna bring everybody back. That's one thing I want to do, man. Like once I fucking get a better hold, I guess, or hang of this, I'll definitely bring people back, and hopefully by then we'll have just a fucking slew of people calling in every night just wanting to talk for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, dude, I like the call aspect. That's really cool.
Yeah. So big shout out to everybody who came tonight. Big shout out to all the donations that came in. Appreciate you guys. Love ya. And be hanging out for the after hours. I for some reason Google Hangouts is being a dick, and every time I try to create it, it fucking
shits out.
Okay, yeah, the after party is working. Okay, so I don't want to delete the wrong one, but here's the link for that. Go over there, people. That's where the after party will be. I'll be starting that up probably here in about 15 or so minutes. Need to re-up on some brewskis. But with that being said, guys, once again, EN187, thank you, sir. And yeah, we'll see you guys this Friday for the other guys live here on my channel. So till then, guys, deuces.
See you guys. Peace.